Maharashtra minister says that there should be action against Awhad. He's only making statements to stay in the limelight, is the opposition's allegation.
भगवान श्री राम मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम राम हैं। उनके बारे में सारी दुनिया के अंदर आज अयोध्या के अंदर उनके जन्म स्थान के अंदर उनके मंदिर के पुनर्स्थापना की आनंद उत्सव साजरा हो रहा है। उसके बीच में जितेंद्र अवार्ड जी की हर समय यही प्रयत्न रहता है कि मैं कैसे टीवी पर मेरी लाइन चले, और इसके लिए जो वो ये सारी कोशिश कर रहे हैं इसका मैं निषेध करता हूँ।
Arunil, BJP's allegation there is it is nothing but an attempt at headline hunting, because even the apology, so to speak, has come with a lot of riders.
Well, that is right. But in fact, Times Now has exclusively spoken to Mr. Jitendra Awhad also. He basically said that I don't want to apologize. However, I have a kind of a remorse on my statement because it has hurt the sentiments of Hindus, and that I didn't want to. However, it actually came with title. You are right, because Jitendra Awhad gave out multiple documents saying that I am not saying that Lord Ram was having verses. He also gave a slok from the Valmiki's Ramayana as well, saying that it is mentioned over there as well. So are you going to lodge a police complaint against Valmiki? Clearly pressure being mounted on Jitendra Awhad by the Maha Aghadi partners in the state of Maharashtra as well. Uddhav Thackeray's party also saying that whatever Jitendra Awhad said is clearly incorrect and he needs to apologize for it. Similar was the case with the Congress party as well. When it comes to the ruling dispensation, be it the BJP or a CM Shinde's party, they have hit out at Jitendra Awhad, holding protests at multiple locations and saying that Jitendra Awhad particularly makes anti-Hindu statements because he wants to appease his vote bank in Mupra.
So the opposition coming in not only from the BJP but also from the allies itself. Arunil, stay on with me, and you've just highlighted that we've spoken to Jitendra Awhad himself. Exclusively speaking to Times Now, he has said that he doesn't want to apologize. Why does he say so? Listen in.
Sir Awhad, you first apologized for the Lord Ram meat-eating statements, then also gave out some proof saying that he was indeed eating meat. How do you look at it? The BJP is saying that these are double standards.
What?
These are double standards.
These are not double standards. There are evidences and witnesses, and I regret that I spoke it out. I don't speak without evidences, witnesses, and authentic documentations in support.
So what kind of evidences you have presented? Can you elaborate on that front, Mr. Awhad?
It's all written in various Ramayanas written by various people. Tulsidas, Valmiki, hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. Go on.
Valmiki. And I have given a set of it. So I think...
But your statement has hurt the sentiments of crores of Hindus.
That is what I said. I regret that I have hurt the sentiments of many.
But the BJP is also saying that you are apologizing and giving out a very defiant stand as well. That
I don't care what BJP thinks. I am not here to answer what BJP says.
Okay, what will be your stance now? Because police complaints.
My stance, I have already said that I have regret that whatever I spoke, and henceforth we should end the matter. That is what I have already said.
Okay, so you want to apologize to the Hindus whose sentiments have been hurt?
I use the word regret.
Not apologize?
I don't say anything on say. I regret what I did, what I said, and I do not want to hurt the sentiments of anybody, not Hindus. Anybody, because I myself is a Ram Bhakta, a dedicated Ram Bhakta, and Ram is not owned by anybody, but it is a common man's God.
My final question to you, BJP says all India Alliance partners are against
what BJP says, what we have to do, are BJP going to leave Ram Banji, who said that Ram never existed?
Okay.
Ask him to shut leg, just throw him out of India. He says that I don't say that Ram existed. I only know Tulsidas and Valmiki existed. Ram ka existence ही मुझे मान्य नहीं है.
So
What has India to say about it?
do you think that there should be a meat ban on January 22nd, or what is your opinion on that?
There should be opening. The only thing, the political divide should have been avoided. The Rashtrapati, who has been Adivasi, and Adivasi and Ram have a different relation. He went to Shabri, he met Shabri. Shabri used to eat those fruits and then give it to Ram. Ram never objected to her eating that fruits. That was kind of relation he had with Adivasis. So Adivasi lady is the president of India. She should have opened the mandir. She is locked in the Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Final charge, there is a charge against you that you do all these statements, you make all these statements for political gains, for political appeasement.
In fact, there is no political gain. In fact, I am grilled and I am surrounded by all critics. What political gain do I get it?
Because you come from Mumra constituency, that's why.
No,
Mr. Awhad,
Arunil, Mr. Awhad is pretty clear that he's not apologetic. He's regretting what he has done. Do we know what has led to him expressing at least this regret? Has there been pressure from his own party leaders? There obviously, very interestingly, hasn't been anything on record from Shiv Sena, who have been very vocal in their support for Ram.
There has been one statement from Uddhav Thackere's Shiv Sena. Ambadas Danve, the leader of Uddhav Thackere's party, has said that whatever Jitendra Awhad has said is extremely wrong and he should take back his statement. He has mentioned about it. And coming to the party leaders of Jitendra Awhad's party, Jitendra Awhad's Sharad Pawar faction, there are comments from Rohit Pawar as well, who basically said that these kind of statements should be avoided. We should speak about development politics. So clearly, at least from sources from the Sharad Pawar camp, I understand that there was pressure that was mounted by the Maha Aghadi, particularly on Jitendra Awhad, to evade these kind of controversies, to avoid from making any kind of statements that can have huge political impact, that can hurt Hindu sentiments, and that is why he was forced to take a press conference. He said that I have remorse over whatever I have said because I may have hurt the sentiments of Hindus. That was not my intention. However, I spoke logically. He gave out some proofs, as we were pointing out earlier as well, showed documents. And this is also here. Also, he's saying that I'm not apologetic, or I don't want to say sorry for the statements that I have made till now, because those statements were backed by fact. Now, again, BJP leader Ram Kadam will be holding a press conference. Okay. According to him, he will be exposing the documents that Jitendra Awhad has presented.
Right, but the damage, it seems, has already been done, because we've got reaction coming in from the national leadership of the BJP. Now, Sudhanshu Trivedi, BJP spokesperson, has launched a scathing attack on Sharad Pawar's Neta, saying that the truth is that there are some people who gain satisfaction after disturbing an auspicious event, the reference there being to the grand consecration of Ram Lala Mandir.
देखिए, वास्तविकता ये है कि कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो कितना भी सुंदर कार्य हो रहा हो उसमें विघ्न डालकर ही संतोष उत्पन्न करना चाहते हैं। तो ये विपक्ष वाले जो सदा सर्वदा से भव्य श्री राम मंदिर के विरोध में रहे थे, ये अंतिम चरण में भी विघ्न डालकर विघ्न संतोषी बनना चाहते हैं। परंतु अब देश की जनता ऐसे किसी विघ्न संतोषी के साथ नहीं है।
Now, there has been opposition within the alliance in Maharashtra, but there has some support been forthcoming for the leader of Sharad Pawar, and it is coming from the DMK. A leader from that party says that he is right in his assertions.
He is living in the forest for 14 years as per the ruling of his father. He could not have prepared food with rice and other things. Maybe he might have consumed meat. Rice may not be available in the forest. So there is a possibility that he might have consumed meat.
Dharini joins us for more on the story. Dharini, DMK once again wading into an issue that goes against the popular sentiment amongst the Hindus.
Well, Well, this is former DMK MP and a spokesperson TK Ilangovan, in the screens, and he is telling that Ram was sent to forest for 14 years by his father, and during these 14 years he might not have had access to veg food. He might not have had access to rice, dal, and other vegetarian food items. So there is a possibility, there is a strong possibility that he could have eaten meat. TK Ilangovan is not declaring that Ram is a meat consumer, but he is telling that due to the circumstances that he was in the forest for 14 years, so there is a strong possibility that Ram could have hunted and consumed meat. This is the theory that he is proposing, and definitely he is not refuting what Jitendra the leader from NCP told. He is not refuting that. In fact, TK Ilangovan has his own theory that in the 14 years that Ram was in the forest, he might not have had access to veg food completely and absolutely, and there is a strong possibility that he could have hunted and eaten meat in those 14 years because of a lack of veg food resources.
Right. Thank you, Dharani, for joining us with those inputs. This debate continues to rage. Final word yet to be spoken, definitely. We take a very quick break.